According to multiple studies, over 20% of Shopify stores fail within their first 2 years, and nearly half shut down before year 5. And the average new small business shells out around $40,000 per year in year 1. Yet many never track profits properly, and this is according to Shopify themselves. What's going wrong? How do you dodge these startup landmines? Let's unpack 5 of the most common Shopify store beginner mistakes that small businesses. Number 1, skipping the business plan. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, so why build a store without one? I get it. Business plan sounds like some 50-page PDF nobody wants to read. You're probably picturing boring spreadsheets, buzzwords, and a cup of coffee gone cold. Most first-time Shopify store owners skip this step completely. They dive in headfirst into designing logos, uploading products, and running TikTok ads, all before answering the big questions like, who exactly are you selling to? How are you sourcing your product? Can you ship it profitably? What's your break-even point? What happens if you go viral? Going viral sounds fun, but equally, if you go viral for the wrong reasons, it can turn into a nightmare very quickly. Without this clarity, your store is built on hope, and hope is not a strategy. Let's say you fall in love with a product you found on TikTok, say a mini blender. You find a supplier, throw it up on Shopify, and start getting orders. Shipping takes 28 days, refund rate spikes, your Facebook ad account gets flagged, and suddenly your profit is poof, gone. All because you didn't plan for fulfillment. A basic business plan could have helped you spot that bottleneck before it crushed your momentum. How do you fix this without a business degree? You need a one-page roadmap that covers the essentials. Here's a dead simple framework that anyone can fill out in under 6 minutes. A, problem plus audience. What pain point are you solving and for who? Be specific. Eco-conscious Gen Z females is better than everyone who likes cute stuff. B, product fit. Why this product? What makes it different? Is it trending? Is it evergreen? C, profit model. How much are you buying it for? What's your selling price? What are your margins after shipping, returns, and fees? D, traffic strategy. Are you using IG, SEO, influencer outreach, UGC? Pick one core problem to master before doing everything. E, fulfillment plan. Who's shipping it? How fast? Are you using print on demand, drop shipping, or bulk shipping from your living? F, cash flow awareness. How much runway do you have? What's your break-even point? How soon do you need to turn profitable? G, exit or scale goals. Are you building for a side hustle, a brand, or to sell it one day? All the other way, free tools that can help you fast track this. ChatGPT. If you go ahead and ask ChatGPT, even on the free version, to help you create a basic business plan using your business idea, create a one-page Shopify business plan for a pet grooming drop shipping store targeting dog owners in the UK. Ask ChatGPT what you need to take into consideration if you are starting a drop shipping store for a particular product. The tool will then let you know what you need to think about and ask you some questions. Notion dashboards. You could create a drag and drop Notion dashboard to track your strategy, financial, supplier links, and content calendar all in one place. Dashboards that have already been created. Marketplaces like Etsy are dirt cheap for buying digital products such as these. TikTok Creative Center. TikTok Shop Creative Center is a goldmine for market research. You can see what's trending in your niche before you even pick up your main hero product. Do not miss it. It's completely free for you to access. And here's a beginner pro tip. If writing a plan still sounds like pulling teeth, voice record yourself explaining your business idea like you're pitching it to a friend, then transcribe it. Boom, that's your rough draft down right there. Having a plan matters because a good start doesn't just help you avoid rookie mistakes, it helps you see around corners. You'll understand your numbers, anticipate fulfillment headaches, know which offers to test and which to ignore, and then most importantly, you'll stop chasing shiny objects and actually build momentum. Even with a business plan, if you ignore your cash flow, things can still go sideways really fast. Ignoring cash flow and profit. I'll worry about the numbers later. That line has ended more Shopify dreams than bad product ideas ever could. At first, it feels innocent. You're focused on getting the website live, sourcing your first products, maybe even running your first ad. The dopamine is high, revenue trickles in, sales dashboard lights up like a Christmas tree, but revenue is not always profit. In fact, a high revenue store can go broke faster than a low revenue one if cash flow isn't being tracked. Why? Because it's not about what you make, it's about what you keep. Picture this. Let's say you're selling a product for $30 $8. It costs you around $15 to buy, $5 to ship, $3 in transaction fees, and you're spending $10 to acquire that customer through paid ads. You think you've made $30, but in actual fact, you've made a loss of $3, and you're celebrating it like a win. This is the moment most beginners turn their Shopify dream into a cash-burning nightmare. You keep scaling a product that barely breaks even. Maybe even reinvest more money into ads, and before you know it, your Stripe payout is high, but your bank account is low. Stress levels are up, confidence is down, and you're wondering where the money went. How do you fix this? Here's a simple framework. Track every single cost, not the product cost. App subscriptions, transaction, processing fees, ad spend, influencer payout, shipping and returns, packaging, refunds, etc. Know your gross profit margin. Use this formula as an example. Selling price, minor cost of goods sold, ad costs, fees, divide by selling price. Monitor your cash flow weekly. Cash flow is different from profit. Profit is what you made. Cash flow is what's actually available after payouts, bills, fees, and inventory restocks. Here's a quick math trick, the profit first rule. For every $100 you make, set aside your profit first, even if it's only 10%, and build your expenses around what's left. That forces you to operate lean, stay profitable, and never get caught off guard. There's a tool called Be Profit. It's a Shopify app, and you have got an option for a free plan. It allows you to visualize profits per order, you can track your margins, and you can track your ad spend breakdown as well. Shopify's built-in analytics. You can use the Finance Summary tab weekly. It's not perfect, but it's a start to give you an idea of where things stand. Google Sheets Profit Tracker template. You could also use the free Google Sheet Profit Tracker template or any other free templates that you can purchase online or download of sites like Etsy and other similar marketplaces to help you get started quicker. Use a basic sheet to track things like product costs, ad spend, processing fees, refunds, returns, net profit per stock keeping unit. You could consider looking into Stripe Radar, which shows incoming cash flow, so you're not blindsided by delayed payments or refunds, amongst other things. ChatGPT, and search ChatGPT and GPTs like Profit Calculator Bot or something along those lines. This allows you to use AI quickly to plug into product costs, ad spend, and get a summary breakdown without building a full spreadsheet. And some quick fixes if you are already in the red. Audit your last 20 orders. Were they profitable? Cut unnecessary Shopify apps that are draining your monthly fees. Negotiate with suppliers or switch to higher margin products. Test UGC/organic traffic to reduce ad dependency. Switch from fixed discounts to bundles or AOV boosters. Don't be afraid to slow down. Growth isn't just revenue, it's sustainable revenue. If you're beating money with every single order, it's time to pause, reassess, plug the leaks before scaling again. Even with your margins looking good on paper, there's one mistake that can still tank your store before it even takes off. And this is validating the wrong product or the wrong audience. Let's talk about that next. Not validating your idea. How many of us have had $1 million idea in the shower? You know the one. Everyone's going to want this. I need to launch. Fast forward 3 months. No sales, crickets, maybe one sympathy order from your mom or best friend, and that's the brutal myth of build it and they will come. No matter how much you love the product, if there's no proven demand, it will not sell, period. How do you validate a product idea properly before wasting time and cash? Step 1, Google Trends. This is the easiest free tool on the internet. Type in your product keyword, say mushroom coffee or carpet cleaning gel, and check, is the trend going up or down? Is it seasonal? Which regions are hot for it? If it's been flatlined for 12 months, then it's probably dead on arrival. Step 2, TikTok Shop and Amazon bestsellers. If you want to know what's already working, jump into TikTok Shop's Seller Center or head to Amazon's bestsellers in your niche. What you want to look for is products with consistent reviews, listings with video content, items that solve boring problems in oddly satisfying ways. If other sellers are scaling those stock keeping units, that's signal. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Ride it better. Step 3, Halo Data or Shop Plus free plans. These tools show you real-time top performing TikTok ads and products. With Halo Data, you can filter by order volume, region, and niche. See the ads. You can also see the ads with millions of views and actual conversions, not vanity metrics. This gives you data-backed inspiration, not vibes, not guesswork, proof. Step 4. Test before you launch. You don't need a full website to validate. You can use a tool, Gumroad, which is completely free, where you can throw up a landing page and test interest. You can use a tool, Card, which again has got a free plan. This allows you to make a one-pager and collect emails. There's also Meta Ads, where you can run, say, a $20 of engagement, where you can run $20 worth of engagement ads on TikTok or Facebook to see who bites. There's also AI UGC ads. You could use tools, Arcade, which I've covered recently, or Syllabi AI to let you create faceless, no camera product videos fast, so you can test, fail fast, and move on. You're not aiming for 100 sales here. Interest, clicks, sign-ups, shares, and engagement. Here's a quick pro tip. You can use Typeform or Tally, the free versions, to collect pre-orders or survey leads before the launch. You can literally write, we're launching this soon, if you'd early access and 20% off, sign up here. If no one bites, you've saved yourself weeks, potentially months of work in some cases. Number 4, product overload. Selling too many products feels like a power move until it absolutely buries your business. A lot of new store owners think the more I list, the more I sell, right? Wrong. What actually happens is you list 50 products, you only have time to make content for 3, you maybe run ads for 1, and what about the other 46? They're just collecting digital dust in your Shopify backend. You end up with too many SKUs, not enough traffic, and no clear message to your audience. Instead of being known for something, your store becomes a noisy Amazon clone. How do you go about fixing this without starting over? Step 1, pick a core product line. Start with your main hero product or a tightly themed collection. You want to ask yourself, if I could only market one thing every day for the next 30 days, which product would I bet on? That is your anchor. Build around that. Step 2, use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your revenue will come from 20% of your products. Cut the rest or move them to a hidden collection so you're not overwhelmed managing them daily. Step 3, batch test interest. Before listing 30 versions of a product, test one with a TikTok, an IG reel, or even a free Canva-made mockup. If nobody clicks, don't bother scaling the rest. Free tools to fast-track this. For example, DSs or AutoDS. These tools are great for testing products without manually managing dozens of suppliers. You can pause or remove listings in seconds. There's Kalo Data. You can use their ad library to filter top-performing products by views, engagement, and ad spend. See what actually works for others before adding it to your store. You could use Shopify Analytics, reports, sales by product, analytics/reports/sales by product. Use this to spot your top sellers and identify dead weight. You could use a ChatGPT prompt. Give me a 30-day marketing calendar focused on just one product in your said niche category that I can use for TikTok and Instagram. This can be as detailed or as minimal as you like. Quick story. Imagine this. There's a Shopify founder who started with 12 skincare products. After 2 months, they've got 0 sales. She cut her catalog down to 1 clay mask. She made a 7-day before and after challenge on TikTok with it and sold out in 3 weeks. 1 product, 1 story, 1 transformation. That's all it took. How do you actually pick that 1 product in the first place? The one that's worth betting on. The next chapter is where we uncover how beginners validate winning product ideas before they even spend a penny on inventory. Number 5, neglecting organic marketing. Paid ads are flashy. They're like Tinder dates, instant, excite, and expensive. But organic marketing, that's the long-term relationship that pays off forever if done correctly. Most beginners jump straight into Meta ads or TikTok Spark ads because they want fast traffic. The second you stop paying, the traffic stops flowing. Organic traffic, that's a pipeline. You build a Shopify store, maybe run a few ads and think, I'll do email marketing and SEO later. Big mistake. Organic marketing isn't something that you add on. It's something you build into your business from day one. So how do you go about fixing this? Firstly, start with content. You don't need to become a YouTuber or write 1,000-word blog posts every single week. Just create one solid content asset at a time. A talk carousel or mini reel explaining your product is an example, or a blog post answering a common question your buyers have. You could use ChatGPT to generate this in literally seconds, or think about even a story-based product page that ranks for long-tail Google searches. Free tools that could help you fast-track this. There's tools like Answer the Public, there's tools like Ubersuggest or Ahrefs, the free version, Canva, ChatGPT, ConvertKit, and so forth. Second, start collecting emails. You don't need a complicated funnel. All you do is offer a 10% off welcome coupon, a free guide 5 ways to use your product, and a giveaway entry. Use a free pop-up app like Revo Pop-ups or MailChimp's free Shopify integration to grow that list passively. Thirdly, you could automate your follow-up. Don't collect emails, nurture them. Set up a welcome flow, like for example, email 1 could say thanks and give out a discount code. Email 2 could give your origin story and your product mission. Email 3 could showcase your social proof reviews, user-generated content, boxing video. Email 4 could be a subtle upsell or reminder to complete a purchase. These emails will convert for years on autopilot. Most people overlook this because it's not instant dopamine, but smart founders build evergreen. All you need to do is start planting those seeds early. A lot of beginners tend to avoid because you think you have to show your face on your user-generated content. In truth, you don't actually need to. There's a tool called Arcat, which allows you to create videos that you can test within a matter of minutes. So you can test videos quickly, find videos that work, and consider advertising those videos.